Stop the injustice. Stop the injustice. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the tearing up your hometown. Everybody just look around. If you wanna honor Mike Brown, stop the violence. Stop the violence. Yeah, Mike wouldn't have won it like this. Everybody know he wouldn't have done this. That's right, man. Let's honor Mike. That's right. Let's do it right. It's the right way. It's the wrong way. When you do it in violence. If you wanna go down and honor him, let's do it without violence. Everybody just look around. If you wanna honor Mike Brown, stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. If you wanna bring about a change, all you got to do is use your brain. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all out there tearing up innocent people's property, people's businesses and stuff. Hard starting a business. My heart go out to all of us. If you wanna really make a change, everybody got to use their brain. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. If you wanna be part of this move, everybody got to understand this real groove. Ain't no violence. Ain't no violence. Ain't no violence allowed in this matter. It's a move for justice. That's right. Let me stress this. Stop just killing each other. Get up and use your mind. Everybody just look around. If you wanna honor Mike Brown, stop that violence. Stop that violence. Stop that violence. Stop that violence. If you wanna bring about a change, all you got to do is use your brain. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's respect the Brown family, which is so their son can be remembered, for change. Let's have some peace. Let's dissociate the violence. We don't need to stop. Brown Electrical, serving the St. Louis City and County, licensed and bonded. To all new customers, grab the 6102 code and present it after your free estimate and get a 10% discount on labor. We install lights, ceiling fans, receptacles, switch legs. We even run new circuits, security cameras, service panels. Call Brown Electrical.
Hello, this is Catching Cigs, and we're here to meet all your electronic cigarette needs. We have e-cigs to get you on your way to stopping smoking. We also have Snoop Dogg and Bob Marley for your dry herb. We have liquids in many flavors such as watermelon and menthol. We even have electronic cigars. What about your accessory needs? We have pouches, cases, and replacement parts. My contact number is 314-498-0977.
Stop letting this worldly stuff make you happy.
Break this golden rule. Don't think that you won't be punished. That's right. Yeah. God gotta fight. Yeah. Everybody that got to respect this rule. Yeah. You got to understand that God is.
I wanted to say it too. So when I said it, I said, "Sir, I came in to buy my groceries. I didn't want to look at your butt. Can you please pull your pants up?" Women are looking like, oh yeah, they all wanted to say it, but I guess, I figured because I'm older, I could get away with it. And he said, I was doing so and so. I'm not even thinking about my pants. I said, yeah, but your butt is showing. He says, I'm pulling them up. So he pulled them up, And when he went out the store, and then the other ladies clapped, he said, yeah. And I said, but we all got to speak up and say stuff like that. I don't like seeing people's butt like that.
They can barely walk.
A lot of them don't.
Yes.
Who was it a few years ago? That's where the police caught a guy pants had come down so far, you know, he couldn't really run.
They want wide-legged.
It's
It's horrible. Horrible. See dirty underwear and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nobody wants to see that in a grocery store.
You know, and I know it's a fad.
It's a horrible one then.
Yeah, but you know, in my day, not much older than you, we all go through fads, identity and stuff. But we didn't do a fad that would degrade our women or our culture. You know, we had the mohawks, and they thought that was horrible. But you know, the mohawks, we had the tattoos and the scalp and stuff. But you know, nobody went around showing their butt.
No, especially men.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had fads too. Platform shoes,
Yeah.
afros.
Yeah.
Sensible fads.
It made a statement about us, didn't it? Our culture. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, that we were proud of our hair, our afros, that we were proud of our hair. A lot of us were getting the perms and stuff, you know. But I don't know what this pulling your pants down below your butt says about us, you know.
Well, I thought it originated from being in jail, you know, showing a form of being a fag or something like that. But at the same time, most of our young kids see it on these rap videos because they think it's hard. You know, the white beater t-shirts, pants hanging down, and the tennis shoes untied. They feel like it makes them hard.
That's terrible.
Hard to look at, but
yeah. You know, one thing, Ozzie Davis, you know, the actor. Remember when Cedric I shouldn't call a name, should I? But when one of the entertainers made a joke about Rosa Parks and said that Rosa Parks got on the bus because she was running because this woman was after her for, you know, having an affair with her husband.
Brown Electrical, serving the St. Louis City and County, licensed and bonded. To all new customers, grab the 6102 code and present it after your free estimate and get a 10% discount on labor. We install lights, ceiling fans, receptacles, switch legs. We even run new circuits, security cameras, service panels. Call Brown Electrical.
Hello, this is Catching Cigs, and we're here to meet all your electronic cigarette needs. We have e-cigs to get you on your way to stopping smoking. We also have Snoop Dogg and Bob Marley for your dry herb. We have liquids in many flavors such as watermelon and menthol. We even have electronic cigars. What about your accessory needs? We have pouches, cases, and replacement parts. My contact number is 314-498-0977.
And Ozzie Davis called into a radio show, and he said, I just want, because everybody was down on this entertainer who did it. He said, I just want to say I'm sorry. He said, I'm sorry because my son, which wasn't his son, but you know, he used it as a general, you know, everybody, his black people, all his son. He said that my son made a joke about something that we shouldn't joke about. He said, and I failed to teach my son not to do that. He says, I'm sorry. I take the blame for that because I should have told him that you don't do that. So, you know, we don't speak up about those pants and this music that degrades us. It's going to always be.
yeah. Sometimes I don't even think that some of our young people are listening to the music, listening to the words. They're just listening to the beat. You know,
I agree with you.
Most of them listening to the beat. It's got a funky beat, so the words just bypass them. They hear them, but they don't hear a meaning to the words.
I hear what you're saying, yeah. All of our songs had meanings, romance and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
and you could understand them.
Yeah, well, that's true.
You didn't have a lyric about peanut butter and bread, you know, and then put a funky beat to it and make a record.
Yeah. Now I really admire all artists who have the nerve to get up and do a song, no matter what type it is. But I just fail to see where it has to be degrading to us. Why you gotta put me down?
Right.
No.
Right.
Your mama and your daddy down, and your sister.
Yes, and use bad terms and pulling women out of their place.
Yeah.
But, you know, even not so much as the males, but even our females dress a particular way because they think it's going to draw attention to them, and it does draw attention. May not be good attention, but it does draw attention. And I don't know if they know how to decide, was it good attention or was it bad.
Did we fail to teach them what it was? Did we fail to teach them good?
I don't know if it was either. I don't know if you can even say that we failed. A lot of our young people live by videos.
Yeah, that's true.
They live by the videos.
Yeah. So how do we solve it?
We'll probably have to wait and let them grow out of it, because I think what happens is it goes as the music changes over time. As the music changes, now I don't know if rap music is going to change, but you know, as some of those artists get older and they fade out, then new ones come in. So maybe that might be the only way where we can change it.
Yeah, you know, now there was an artist who recently died. I love him, Prince. But you know, at one point he was very sexual in his concerts, sexual in his songs and everything. And then after he made this passage into a different stage of life, you know, he stopped all that. As a matter of fact, his last interviews, he said, "Oh no, that was when I was young. This is the way it is now." You know, and I appreciated that. I mean, I appreciated him when he was younger, but still, you know, he went through a phase. So I'm just hoping that the phase that some of our young kids are trapped in, that they...
Good word, trapped. They are so trapped. They think about fast money. They don't think about goals, careers. They just think about fast money, jewelry, flashy cars, but they don't think about the hard work that you have to put in to get to that goal.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
And why is it that when some of our celebrities become vetted, that they turn to drugs and waste their money on drugs, you know? Is it because they have the money to spend?
I see my husband was in that industry. I won't talk about that. No, I won't call any names, but it's given to you. You know, it's just given to you. You know, if you smoke weed, then hey man, try this heroin. You know, and it's not given to you off the street.
That's true.
It's given to you off where you're working at, and I won't call any names again,
right,
but
that's true.
You know, it's there. If you like a lot of diamonds and jewelry. I remember I don't like fur coats. I don't like furs. You know, my husband didn't know that until after he bought me one. But you know, when that style of life, they would send me coats, and he'd say, "Send them back." I'm thinking, I got no problem with that. Now, when the diamonds came, that was a problem for me, because, you know, I love diamonds, you know. And
right.
So, but, you know, he saw it as a way of trapping you into doing what they wanted you to do. They, and I won't say what the they is, the industry wanted you to do. But, yeah, it's a different lifestyle in that industry. It's different.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's on a level that you wouldn't believe.
I can just only imagine.
Yeah, it's
Yes. My husband and I talk about what ifs. What ifs, and sometimes we write it down. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's just really good conversation. But the what ifs are good conversation pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for your relationship too. Yeah, because society is just moves so fast, and it's good to keep a relationship that you can count on, both of you. You know, it's really good. Children and everything, and you know, children. What do? We raise them to become adults and leave us. So eventually, it's just gonna be you and him.
Yeah.
So you gotta start.
I can't wait till it's just me and him. You know, right now it's me, him, and the grandbabies. but it's okay. We love our grandbabies.
Oh,
we love our grandbabies.
I understand. I got a grandbaby, apple of my eye. But you know, I understand.
You know, you say, "Oh, I cannot wait until they finish high school. Oh, I cannot wait until they finish college." Okay, they finish college, move out the house, go get married, start their own families. Then here comes the grandbabies. And then you wonder, did I just adopt these children?
They're back.
Yeah, they're back in a different form.
I know my mother died in 2009, and my mother said when we were growing up, my mom said, I couldn't wait when you and your sister left my house. I could run through my house and not do this and not do that. She said, and then I look around, you multiplied. It's like gremlins. You add water, you multiply. She said, then you came, and then you brought 2 kids. So that's rather than 1, there's 4 of you guys coming back. And my sister, so she said, you multiply. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Brown Electrical, serving the St. Louis City and County, licensed and bonded. To all new customers, grab the 6102 code and present it after your free estimate and get a 10% discount on labor. We install lights, ceiling fans, receptacles, switch legs. We even run new circuits, security cameras, service panels. Call Brown Electrical.
Hello, this is Catching Cigs, and we're here to meet all your electronic cigarette needs. We have e-cigs to get you on your way to stopping smoking. We also have Snoop Dogg and Bob Marley for your dry herb. We have liquids in many flavors such as watermelon and menthol. We even have electronic cigars. What about your accessory needs? We have pouches, cases, and replacement parts. My contact number is 314-498-0977.
Yeah. So it's a good thing, but and then we talk about retirement.
Yeah.
I can't wait to retire. I can say that now, to have the option of waking up when I want to wake up, go to sleep, do what I want to do for a whole day. Maybe I should just have a day and call it a retirement day.
That's a good idea.
And
Why
just,
not?
Yeah. And just do nothing. Do what I want to do.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. I don't know if I'll ever retire, though. I don't know. I just feel like I have a purpose in life. After my husband died, it pulls a certain part of me kind of left with him. I don't know if I'll ever get that back. I don't really worry about it now. But, after he died, I just felt like I had a mission for the few years I have to do, and I feel like I can't retire and not do anything. I gotta finish it. I got more years behind me than in front, so I gotta do this.
Yes. Yeah, I can understand that. I can see where most people retire thinking that they're not going to do anything, and then they just become bored.
Yeah.
Because they're so used to getting up at a certain time, leaving the house at a certain time, eating at a certain time, and everything's always at a certain time. And then when you retire, all of a sudden it's like someone turned off the light switch and turned it back on. Now what do I do?
Yeah. And next day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now what do I do?
Yeah.
So I guess maybe you just have to make itineraries and have plans. But at the same time, if the funds are not available, it's actually really hard to enjoy your retirement.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard.
You're struggling for finances and stuff. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
I hope to God when I get there, somebody says, "Give her some money, Lord. Give her some money."
Yes.
And get her there.
Yes. Have you ever thought about your purpose?
Yeah. My purpose. Yes. I believe my purpose is, like I said, my husband started this foundation. The name of the foundation was Peace Stain Productions. And then we changed it to, after he died, the David Peaston Foundation. And it was always to help give scholarships, music scholarships to students. But then 2014, 2 years after his death, we changed it to his name. And we now pay for physical and occupational therapy for persons with amputated limbs. Something we were really shocked at. David was a bilateral amputee. Both of his legs were amputated below his knee. It never stopped him. He was, that was David. But in that world, we found out that if Medicaid is your primary care insurance, then you don't they don't give you physical or occupational therapy. Now, because I had a private insurance because I was working at the time, he got that. But David described it as walking on stilts, leaning forward, but not too far. So now prosthetists don't give people those prosthetic limbs if they have Medicaid as a primary care insurance, because chances are you're going to fall is pretty great. And with those legs, chances of you falling with that leg, you could possibly injure yourself for further surgeries. So they give you the manual wheelchair. So what we're doing, we haven't raised enough money to get a great deal of people the therapy, but the physical and occupational therapy. So you didn't know that? We didn't know.
No,
we didn't know either. Circumstances bring certain knowledge, doesn't it?
Yes. I know that's really ill and can't have certain things done, like certain x-rays, certain surgeries, because their insurance won't pay for it, or because they don't have the deductible. They haven't met their deductible per se, or you don't have the 20% that you're supposed to pay, even though you pay for your insurance every month, but you don't use it every month.
So you're paying for something you're not even using.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
That's versus. It used to not be that way. It started back in the 70s, I think, where insurance companies got this power, on us.
Maybe when they started the PPOs and the HMOs and all these different initiatives they have for different insurance companies, and now they have one insurance company here, and right up underneath that, it'll still be the same insurance company, but it's like a subsided insurance company, and they'll have totally different rules. And so, and if you don't know the rules, sometimes a lot of that falls on you.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's horrible. So, with his foundation, we've been, that. So I feel like that's my purpose. Getting back to your original question, that's my purpose, is to get it to a point. My ultimate goal is to get have physical and occupational therapy covered by Medicaid, and then once that's solved, I'll move to something else. So I'm getting involved politically, trying to get that back in to the legislation.
Okay, that's a good thing. I think my purpose is I want to help, especially like older people, elderly people. I had told my husband some time ago I would love to take an apartment building or a house and turn it into a nursing facility for when an elderly person leaves a nursing home, so they come there to finish rehabilitating and make it more homely like versus the medical atmosphere.
I like that.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? I mean, you really want to do it?
That's what I want to do. I need to find out how to do it. Right now I'm working on building my clientele, a physical location for my beauty salon called Doris Place. I really, I'm working on starting a home health care business. So I guess I'm taking baby steps, working my way to it, but that would be one of my ultimate goals. But I think my purpose is to help,
Oh, that's great.
Doris Place is a salon that's in the lower portion of my home, and there I do weaves, haircuts, color, but my specialty is natural hair care. I think when a person wants to wear their natural hair care, if you don't know what to use on your hair, the first thing that come out of your mouth is that my hair is nappy. I don't know what to do with it. So African American hair loves water. Our hair likes moisture, but at the same time you have to put something with that so that it'll hold the moisture, because once the moisture dries up, your hair will be dry and crispy and hard. So if you add other things to it, it'll hold the moisture, and then you'll be able to comb your hair and style your hair. So that's one of my specialties, is doing natural hair. But I do everything. I do crochets. I do locks, and it was a self-taught thing for me.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I went to school because I wanted to learn the chemical process of it, and because anybody can style hair, anybody can learn how to cut, but learning the chemical part of it is very important, so that you'll know what you can use behind the product, what you can use on a person's hair. A person can come in and tell you, oh, well, I use the box perm on my hair, not knowing that it's the same thing as sodium hydroxide. It's not a perm or a curl that you actually roll. Those are two totally different chemicals. So that's a passion of mine, because I do hair. I'll do it for free. I just like making women look beautiful.
I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's an honor to meet you.
And it's an honor to meet you.
We got to talking that day when we were talking about everything, didn't we?
Yes, we were. Yeah. You were very, very, very appeasing to me that day, because you just came out of nowhere. I was stressed to the end. You just came out of nowhere and brought some peace to me.
I am so glad. And I get a chance to talk to people that makes me grow. And I think that's when we get old, when we stop growing and absorbing. And thinking that everything we say is right.
Right. So we're going to be friends for life.
Yes, we most definitely.
If you would like to contact me, you can reach me at my email. It is watsonyt@gmail.com. Or you could go to my Facebook page, Eudora Watson.
And you can reach me on the website for davidpeastonfoundation.org. My phone number, 314-629-7901. And that website will have all of our upcoming events.
Yeah, and I'm buzzing this groove. That's right, I'm buzzing this move. Don't take this just like this a regular song. That's right, no one is. Yeah, I'm bringing some knowledge to bust your brain. That's right, something that's gonna make you really start thinking and stop going insane. All you got to do is just listen to what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna tell you something that I wouldn't bring to myself. Yeah.
Don't go ballistic on me. Like you wanna go off and start doing all that old stuff. Don't do me like they did Rodney King. Don't beat me up.
That's why I got to honor my Lord. Yeah, cause I gotta let you know I try real hard. Yeah, got to bring it to God. Any problem I get, got to let him know it up. Yeah, blow it up for our Lord. Yeah, that's right. God, take the rain. Yeah, can you leave me, Lord? Can you guide me, God? Can you bring me to a better situation? Everybody got to understand the revelation when you read the scriptures in the word. Everybody got to understand God is somebody that got the master plan. Yeah, just open your heart. Yeah, just let me in from the start. Yeah, so my life can be better if I follow you, God. I know you got my back. Yeah, ain't no doubt about what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all cause I'm 52, y'all. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, everybody got to understand the demonstration. Yeah, just lay your hand in the Lord. Yeah, everybody is everything that's driving you insane. Keep your mind focused on the Lord. That's right, everybody remember the world is hard. It ain't too bright, yeah. When it coming down to respect of one another. Yeah.